Hi everyone, it is time for our science lesson. Today is day 16 of incubation, which means the chickens, we figured out that we only have day 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So we only have 5 more days until the chickens hatch, which is very exciting. Right now we're keeping the incubator at 100 degrees. The humidity is at 60. I checked it today. I added water this morning to make sure that the humidity stays high enough. Right now, the turner is still in there turning those chicken eggs. On Friday, we will be taking the turner out because first of all, we don't want the chickens to hatch on the turner. That could hurt them. That turner moves. The chicken can't hatch on it. It can get stuck. The other reason we don't want to do that is because remember, on day 18, they're going to start breathing using that air sac. We don't need them turning while they're trying to hatch and while they're trying to breathe. So we're going to take the turner out and just put them in there flat. I'll take a picture and show you, or show you a video of that on Friday when we do it. The other thing that's going to happen is that I'm going to set up the brooder box. The brooder box is the box the chickens are going to be in after they hatch. So we'll get that set up and I'll send you pictures of that too, because we need to be ready for these chickens to come this weekend and on Monday next week. All right, so let's go ahead and make sure you have your chicken journal ready today. We're going to use this today. You're also going to need crayons if you have them, scissors if you have them, and glue or tape if you have it. If you don't have it, it's okay. You can still do this. You don't have to have the glue or the tape. You kind of do need scissors though. All right, so let's go ahead though, before we do it, let's go ahead and do our little lesson first. Okay, we are going to day 16. Here's day 16. Let's see what we can look at. Now, if you look at what the baby chick would look like right now, if it was to come out of the egg, it's still not ready yet. It has 5 more days to develop, but look at all these feathers you can see. And look how developed his little talons and his feet are. And you can see where his head is. He's getting so much bigger. Now look right here. You still see the blood vessels taking all the yolk to the chicken. Underneath, you can kind of see where the chicken is, all folded up in the yolk. Now, let's read this information. It says, day 16 of 21. Good morning. We have completed 16 days and only have 5 more to go. The chick continues to grow and is starting to fill up the inside of the egg. The albumin, which is the egg white, is almost gone, and the chick has turned his body so that its head is toward the air cell. We talked about that yesterday a little bit. Now let's go back to this word, albumin. Can you say albumin? Good. Albumin. That's the white part of an egg. When you crack a normal egg, not an egg with a baby chick in it, when you crack a normal egg into a bowl, you see the yellow part. That's the yolk. That's this part that the chicken is getting the nutrients from. The white part of that, the clear, it's not really white until you cook it. When you cook it, it turns white. But before you cook it, it's just clear. That is called albumin. That is almost all gone for our chicken. That is gone. Right now, all that we see is the yolk, the blood vessels, and that chicken getting bigger and bigger. So that's your word for the day, albumin. It's a fancy word. So the next time you guys crack an egg at home, maybe you can see it and see the difference between the yolk and the albumin. All right, so here's what we're going to do today. We are actually going to read a story first before we do our activity. I figured out a way to pull up our Pebble Go stories, and we are going to read our story together before we do our activity. So here's a book about chickens. So let's read about the chickens. Chickens are large birds with red combs, this is their comb, and red wattles, this is the wattle. Their feathers can be white, brown, red, or black. Chickens can weigh up to 18 pounds or 8 kilograms. So it said their feathers can be white, brown, red, or black. When we get these baby chickens, usually sometimes they're yellow, but sometimes they are brown, red, or black. We're gonna have to see. We don't know until they hatch. It's a mystery. We don't know what color they're gonna be. So we'll find out when they hatch. All right, let's talk about their habitat. A habitat is where an animal lives. Most chickens live on farms. Farmers all over the world raise chickens. Chickens lay eggs in nests. 4 chickens can take turns sharing one nest. Now, here is a chicken coop. Can you say chicken coop? That is where chickens live sometimes on a farm. They have this little bridge kind of thing. They can go up inside of there. Maybe they have their nest in there and they can come out and walk around and eat. Now, our chicken eggs are not on a farm right now, but after they hatch and we watch them for a little while, they are going to go back to the farm. All right, food. Chickens will eat insects. Oh, what's an insect? That is a bug. So chickens like bugs, grain, and even human food. So they'll eat all kinds of things. Now, these baby chicks are going to eat a type of grain. I have baby chicken food. I can maybe tomorrow on our video, I can show you some things that are in the brooder box, including their food. Farmers usually feed chickens grain and water. So our chickens need food and water to grow. Tomorrow I will do that. How about tomorrow I will show you what's in this box, the things that our chickens are going to need. Chickens peck at food with sharp beaks. What's their beak? Yeah, it's kind of like their nose, their beak, and their mouth, and they peck at it like they peck at the ground, like these chickens are doing. Life cycle. Remember, this is what we're talking about right now, the life cycle. And this is what our activity is about to be about. After chickens mate, the female lays an egg. She sits on the egg for how many days? Look, 21. That's exactly what we've said. Until it hatches. Chicks become adults in about 3 months. It doesn't take long to be a grown-up chicken. Chickens live up to 12 years. So here's a mommy hen, and here's her little baby chick. Fun facts, it says. Chickens cannot fly far. Female, which is a girl chicken, lays an egg almost every day. Now, remember, I told you that a chicken does lay an egg every day. If there's no daddy, then those are the eggs that we eat. Those are the eggs that you might get at the grocery store. They don't have a daddy, and there's no baby in those eggs. It's just an egg, just a normal egg, because chickens will always lay eggs. But whenever there is a daddy on the farm, a rooster, then those eggs might have babies in them. Those are the ones we don't eat. Those are the ones that maybe we have in our incubator right now. See, it even says chickens lay eggs even when they do not mate with a rooster. These eggs do not hatch into chicks. So don't ever worry when you're at Publix or the grocery store and Walmart, you buy some eggs. You're not eating baby chickens. Not even close. There's no babies in those. All right, great job, everybody. There is a video. I don't know if you'll be able to hear the video or if there's even sound, but we can watch it together. See, there's the mommy pecking at the ground. She's teaching her babies how to peck and look for bugs or grain. Not really sure what they're eating. But you can see the little baby chicks. Very cute, very cute. All right, so great job on our story. Let's go back and go back to this. And I'm going to show you what you're going to work on today. So you're going to do this page today. So here's how this page works. This says Life Cycle of a Chick. So in your book, at the last page right here, the last page has these pictures. You need to go ahead and either cut this. I would cut this page out right here across the top. Just cut the whole page out. Then cut apart your pictures. Cut apart your baby chick, your egg that's cracked, and your hen. All right. In a second, you can do that. And then you're going to go to this page right here, and you're going to glue or tape your life cycle. If you don't have glue or tape, you can at least just put them in a circle and just play a game. So let's practice first before you do it. Practice with me. Don't start cutting. Don't start gluing. Put all that down if you got it and just come back here. Let's put these in order first. So what do we think comes first? What do we think happens first? You might think the egg comes first, and some people do think that. So let's put the egg here. Okay, so the egg, now look at these arrows. See how they're turning in a circle? Like a life cycle? So we know the egg is here. Now, we're not going this way, so you can't, what comes next after this? Yes, the egg cracks. Can you hear my dog barking? He's barking outside. I can hear him. All right, so we don't put it here because the arrows aren't going that way. They're going this way. So after the egg, you need to come down here. So after the egg is laid, the egg starts to crack, right? Then what happens? What's next? Yes, it hatches and there's a baby chick. All right, so this one goes here to the baby chick. And then look, this arrow is pointing up. What happens next? Yes, the baby chick grows up into a hen or a rooster. If it grows up into a hen, though, for the life cycle, the hen does what? Lays another egg. And then that one hatches, and then that baby chick comes out, and then that baby chick grows up, and then that hen lays another egg, and that is called a life cycle. Very good. Now, in your chicken journal, I want you to go ahead and I want you to cut out your pictures and I want you to put yours in order. Okay, go ahead and put yours in order the way they go, like this, in a cycle. Now, you can color them when you're done. Color them the right colors that a chicken might be. We just learned in our book what colors a chicken might be. Okay? Last thing before we get started, I almost forgot. We have our day 15 egg. Let's open it up and just take a little peek. Looks like we can see a lot more feathers, getting a lot bigger and stronger. So that's very exciting. All right, everybody, great job on our science lesson today. Tomorrow we will talk about day 17 and we will talk about what is in that brooder box. What do we need to get ready for these baby chickens? Great job on your science. Bye, everyone.